I'm P. Madhura, lecturer in physics, in continuation of video lectures. Now, vectors part 2. Again, recent questions of JEE mains and NEET questions we are going to discuss now. The very first problem is, as shown in figure, a particle is moving with constant speed of 5 meter per second. Consider its motion from A to B. Find the magnitude of the average velocity is. Particle is going from A to B. Here angle is 120 degrees. Now we want to find out the average velocity. What is average velocity? Average velocity can be taken as total displacement by total time. Now here, this total displacement, if you draw a line like this is 120 degrees, this line you draw like this is the displacement, okay. Now this total angle is 120 degrees. Suppose if you take this middle as 60 degrees here, this is R is the radius here given, and this we take it as x here. Now if you take sine 60 how much? Sine 60 is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to x by r. Then x is total distance. If you take this is x, this is also x. This is the middle point now. Total distance covered is taken as total displacement here 2x. So displacement is equal to 2x. 2 into what is x here? Root 3r by 2. So if you write 2x, 2 into root 3r by 2, this cancel out. So this is the displacement. Now how about time here? Time, total angle if you take this 120 degrees. Now we'll take simple formula. Omega is equal to theta by t. Now you know V is equal to R omega. Omega is equal to V by R. We'll take a capital radius. V by R is equal to, here theta how much here? Theta is 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 is nothing but this angular, this is toward the angular displacement here, 2 pi by 3. Theta 180 now. So 2 pi by 3 is 120. So this angle is 120. Now here, if you take here, this V value how much? Magnitude 5 meters per second. So pi by r is equal to 2 pi by 3 into 1 by t. Pi cancel. T is equal to, we write 2r by 3. Displacement you got it as root 3 by r. Time you take it as 2r by 3. Now average velocity is equal to displacement how much you got? Root 3r by 2r by 3. 2r by 3 goes to numerator. This is cancelled. This is 1.5. This answer is 1.523 meters per second. This is fourth option is correct. See this problem once again. This angle, total angle is taken as 120 degrees here. This is 60 degrees, this is 60 degrees. Okay. Total 120. So we want to calculate displacement from here to here. Average velocity is total displacement, total time. Now here total displacement we take as middle as x, total will 2x. To calculate this x, sine 60 I took x by r, this is root 3 by 2, x by r, x is equal to root 3r by 2. Now displacement is 2x, for that 2 into root 3r by 2 I took. Then this angular displacement, that is angle rotated by 120 degrees. So here we write omega is equal to theta by t. V is equal to r omega. Omega is v by r. But velocity given as pi. So I wrote here pi by r. Then 2 pi by 3. Pi cancel. T divided as 2r by t. You substitute here, you get 1.5. Root 3 is the correct answer. Okay. 1.5 into root 3 is the answer for this problem. Okay. And next, this is a question. And next, we have another question. Here, another question is A and B, vector A and vector B, second problem. Vector A and vector B makes an angle of cos inverse 5 by 9. Cos inverse 5 by 9 with each other. Then modulus of A plus B is equal to root 2 into A minus B and then vector modulus of A is equal to n into B, then the value of n is A, the value of n is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you take A plus B into A minus B, modulus if you take, so here if you write A plus B, modulus is equal to root 2 into A minus B you wrote. So on squaring both sides, what do you get here? A square plus B square 2ab cos theta. They are vectors, no? They are vectors. So you will get cos theta here. This is 2 into a square plus b square minus 2ab you get. Now 2ab cos theta you get here. Now if you simplify here, this 2 to the 4 minus 4ab brought this side. 2ab cos theta plus 4ab cos theta is equal to 2 into a square plus 2b square minus a square minus b square you get. This a square b square brought that side. So here 6ab cos theta is equal to a square plus b square you got. Now the given condition is a is equal to nb and cos theta is 5 by 9. If you substitute that here, 6bn into b into cos theta, how much you got? 5 by 9. Substitute here. A is equal to again bn. A is equal to bn means b square n square plus b square you got. Now what you get here? 2 3s are 3 2s are 3 3s are 2 5s are 10. So b square getting cancelled here. B square getting cancelled here. You are left out with 10n is equal to 3 into n square plus 3. Okay. Now b square getting cancelled whole thing. You got like this. Now 3n square minus 3n minus 10n plus 3 is equal to 0. Now if you do factorization, 3n square minus 9n minus n plus 3, right? So 3n into n minus 3 minus 1 into n minus 3. So n cannot be fraction, n is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. So this third option is correct. Okay, n is equal to 3 is the correct option. So follow it. Just modulus of a plus b is equal to root of a minus b, squaring both sides, and given condition is since they are vectors, a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta will get, that we expanded here, 6ab cos theta will get a square plus b square. We are substituting a is equal to mb here. Then the terms getting cancelled here, 3 2s are 3 3s are. Cross multiply, on simplification you will end up with value n is equal to 3. Okay, this is another question. Now next another question. A disc is rolling. A disc is rolling without slipping. Third question. A disc is rolling without slipping. On a surface. The radius of the disc is r. At t is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0, at the topmost point, is A. As shown in figure. Now the disc rotates here, making one circle rotation. As shown in figure. Now the disc rotates, completes half of its rotation, completes half of its rotation. Then the displacement of the point A, from its initial position, Now initial position like this actually. A is the point, R is the radius. Now it is making half rotation now. Half rotation means what happens here? This making a complete half rotation means this will be coming like this here. This point will be down. So semicircle like. It's making semicircle. Semicircle means how much here? Displacement how much here? This will be 2r here. The semicircle total circle will be pi r, no? The semicircle will be how much here? Pi r. So this will be the resultant displacement. Both are perpendicular here. So resultant displacement is given by Both are perpendicular now. So 2r whole square plus pi r whole square. So it will be 4r square plus pi r square. If you take resultant displacement as x, for example, x is equal to root over. So here, what you get here? R into 4 plus pi square is the answer. R into the value, R into 4 plus pi square is the resultant displacement. Okay, so the resultant displacement will be R into 4 plus pi square. Since it is making half rotation, no? Half rotation means how much rotation? Pi r. This is already we have got 2r. So resultant will be r into 4 plus pi r square. Okay. Okay. Then one more problem. This is the situation we got. Now next one is one more problem. Three vectors. What problem? Three vectors. OP, OQ and OR. OP, OQR. Each of radius r are acting as shown. As shown in figure. Then the resultant of three vectors is R root x. Then the value of x is now here. If we take here diagram like this, okay, this angle is 45 degrees, this angle is 90 degrees, these are OA, OB, OP, P, Q, R. Like this we have vectors. Now we want to find resultant. Now if you take again here one more time for solution diagram, here we draw like this. This angle is 45 degrees. Each radius is R like this. Now if you draw like this here, this vector is there, this vector angle is there. This angle will be R cos 45 here, this side. This side will be R sin 45. This we take as x axis, this we take as y axis. Now, if you take the resultant displacement here, what do you get here? This will be here R. Each one how much R, no? Here you got R. So along x axis here, each radius A root x is said, no? Magnitude of A, each of radius are each of magnitude A, sorry, not radius, each of magnitude A. We'll take A here. Each of magnitude A. This is A here, this is also A. This is also A. A sin 45, A cos 45, this is also A. Okay. Okay. Now, this is A cos 45, This side already you have A here. This is A, this is A sin 45. X direction if you take, X direction what you have, X component, Ax component will be A plus A cos 45. A cos 45. How much here it will be? Ax is equal to A plus A by root 2. Similarly, y component if we take Ay, what do you get? A minus A sin 45. So A minus A by root 2. Here, y component. Now resultant vector will be A resultant if we write like this. What will be the here? A plus A by root 2 whole square plus this is I component to take, this is J component. So you want magnitude, no? So A minus A by root 2 whole square. This is the form of A plus B whole square, A minus B whole square. This will be how much here? A resultant is equal to here 2 into A square plus B square. So here A square plus B square means A square by 2. So here A resultant is equal to 2 into what do you get? Here 3A square by 2. This is root is there. So this root is there. 2 to cancel. So AR is equal to root 3A. So A into root x here. A into root x you got here. So x will be how much here? X will be how much value? X is, you will get as 3. X is 3. This is the option. Okay. This is resolution of vectors. Components only you take here. This is orthogonal component for this vector. Suppose you take a vector here. A is 45 means you can write A cos 45 now here. Here we write A sin 45 now. Same thing we downwards we took here. This since these two are in opposite direction, we took minus here. These are in the same direction, we took plus here. Then took the resultant value is root 3. Okay. Thank you.